Good evening, everyone doing today. My name is Irma J. I'm here to give you a part two of Adam and Eve, the fall. Uh, left off at we were talking about Eve. She got persuaded. She got manipulated by Satan. You know, he talked flattering words to her, and then he had her to eat that fruit. Then she gave to some to her husband. You know, so Satan had her thinking it was good and pleasing, you know, and she disobeyed God and she involved Adam in her wrongdoing. Not only did she sin, you know, she want to bring Adam into it. Instead of him saying, no, what you done did, you know, he went right along with her and ate the fruit. The eyes of both of them was open, you know, and they realized they was naked, you know, so they saw, you know, they saw the fig leaves together. They saw the fig leaves together and made coverings. So now they're trying to find clothes. They realized they're naked and they realized they're nude and try to cover it up and find some clothes. You know, so they're not innocent no more. And so Adam and Eve realized they're nude and feel guilty and embarrassed that they tried to sew leaves together for clothes. You know, so the man and his wife heard the sound of the law God as he walking in the garden and cooled among the trees in God. And I see God walking through the garden. You know, he don't see no one. You know, so God is calling and looking for Adam and Eve. You know, so God seeking Adam and Eve, and they was hiding because they acknowledged that they are new. You know, and so God called, where are you? You know, because God walking up and down the garden, and he, you know, Adam supposed to have a job now. He supposed to be working in the garden. You know, so Adam and Eve heard God approaching, and they was afraid because they ate the fruit. You know, so they said they was new. You know, and so God said, who told you was new? You know, so they're supposed to be innocent. They was walking around looking at each other. They didn't realize, you know, they knew. Now they know. You know, have you eaten from the tree, you know, that I command you not to eat from? That's the only way you can know that y'all is new. So Adam and Eve failed to hear God, and they did not understand the reason for His command. You know, and all of God's commands are for our good. And a lot of times we don't understand when God said do such a thing, but it's all good for our good. It was for their good not to eat that fruit. You know, but at the same time, it was good on our behalf. You know, because we wouldn't know good from evil, wrong from right. We would have been like Eve. Anybody can persuade us to do things. So in a way, it was a good idea for us, and it was a bad idea. You know, we had to receive hard pain and everything. But Adam said, the woman you now he blamed it on the woman. The woman you had put out here, she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it. Now he's supposed to be the man with authority. He was supposed to explain this to Eve that it's forbidden for you to eat this fruit. Don't let nobody persuade you. But he didn't let her persuade him. He ate it too. You know, so when God asked Adam about this sin, Adam blamed Eve. You know, and so God asked the woman, what is this you had done? You know, she said the serpent had deceived me and I ate it. You know, and so Eve blamed it on the servant, you know, but she did not take responsibility for eating. She just blamed it on the servant. You know, so God said, since you did this, you know, that's a curse. You know, a curse upon all the livestock and animals, and you will crawl on your belly and eat dust for the rest of the days of your life. You know, and so the whole animal kingdom was affected by this fall, you know, in a curse. You know, a curse that hit on the whole nation, the whole world, you know. And so to the woman, he said, I will make your pain in childbearing very severe. With painful labor, you will give birth to children you desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Now God said, I'm going to make it hard for you. Since you want to let the Satan deceive you, when you have your children, it's gonna be very hard. I'm gonna give you hard pain and labor, and then I'm gonna give you your husband. It's gonna be ruled over you. So that's why the husband always the lead over the household, because that's the way God fixed it. So now we will. So now we will receive pain due to this fall, and we would have to submit to our husband. So that's why we have to receive pain. That's why we receive pain and suffering because of this fall. Not to Adam, because you listened to your wife, and ate the fruit from the tree, which was commanded, to curse is on the ground because of you. Now through the painful toil, you will eat food from all the days of your life. For the ground, the toil of the ground is cursed. And so he had to eat from that cursed ground for the rest of his life. So Adam and Eve disobedient in the fall from God, grace's presence affected all the creation. This fall affected all the creation, the whole world. Adam obeyed the voice of Eve and not God. Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all living. Now God made them clothes for them, because they realized they knew. Adam and Eve was innocent from sin, and there was no agency for them, so that's why they didn't know Eve. They didn't know right from wrong. They didn't know right from wrong. And so now I'm gonna come with part 2, because we're gonna talk about after this fall what happened. So that's why God had to come with a marvelous plan for to send Jesus down here to this earth for a purpose, because of the fall, and so I'm gonna come back with you part 3.